Greetings human, it's Mr. Zombie and today I'm gonna show you how to play Prismal, a cooperative card game for 2 to 6 players, age 8 and up. The game is actually on Kickstarter, so for $18 you're gonna get the full game and all the unlocked stretch goal. So, first of all, let's see the content of the box. In Prismal you will get 54 cards. There are 6 colors of card and each color gets 9 cards from 0 to 8. So let's have a closer look to the card. So first of all we get the blue family of cards represented by a wolf. So all the cards are in single exemplar. So here is the 0 blue card, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. They all get the same back with the color and the animal, so it's for the blue wolf family of card. Then you get the red lion card, so it's the same thing. We've got cards from 0 to 8, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and of course they all get the same back with a red lion. Then for the green we've got a deer, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and of course all get the green deer on their back. For the yellow cards we've got a tiger, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Of course the back with the yellow tiger. Then there's 2 more family to go. The orange fox, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Of course the back is similar on all the orange card. And finally, the best for the end, the purple raccoon, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and of course the back with the purple raccoon. So here are all the cards you get in the Prismal game. Of course this is a prototype, so it doesn't show the future quality of the game. Here it's only paper and cardboard cards, and of course the quality will be better when you will receive your copy of the game if you back it on Kickstarter. So now we are gonna see how to play Prismal. First, let's see the setup of the game. The setup will depend on the number of players. Since the game is playable up to 6 players, I've brought 5 of my friends, so we get Space Jam Taz, Daryl from Walking Dead, Rapunzel, the Dude, and Saitama the One Punch Man. We are 6 players since I'm also gonna play with them, so we are gonna use all the 9 cards for each color. If we were only 5 players, we will remove all the 8 for each color. If we were 4 players, we will remove the 8 and the 7 for each color. If we were 3 players, we will remove the 6, the 7 and the 8. And at least if we were only 2 players, we will only use the cards from 0 to 4 and remove the cards from 5 to 8. So here, since we are 6, we're gonna use all the cards. So first of all, we will have to shuffle every color deck in order not to know which card we are gonna put face down. So here there's 1 card, and the aim of the game is to find which number is represented on the card, and of course we are never gonna put it face up until the end of the game. So the aim of the game is to find which number is represented on that card. It could be a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, since we are 6 players, so they are all the cards, and we will have to find it. And when the game will finish, we will turn it up and see if we were right and if we have put the good number of cards in front of the color. Now we've got one hidden card for each color, and we are gonna try to find which number is hidden under each card. So we're almost ready to play. The last thing we've got to do is to shuffle all the other cards, all the remaining cards, and then we give them equally to each player. So let's see the card I received. First of all, I'm gonna put them in the same color and the same values. I've already done it. So I've put all my red cards together, all my green, blue and yellow. I won't be able to show you a full turn of the game since for my partners I can only see the back of their cards. I can't know the value. Of course, Taz knows the value of his card, but me, I only know that he got 4 purple raccoon cards, 2 orange fox, 1 yellow tiger, and 1 blue wolf. That's all I know for him, and it's the same for all the other players. So the only things I know is the value of my card and how many cards from each color the other player got, but I don't know the value on them. So since it's a co-op game, we are gonna choose which player is gonna start. So for the example, and since I only know my card, I'm gonna start the game. When it's your turn to play, you've got to do one action, and there's 2 kinds of action you can do. The first action is to put one of your cards face up in front of one of the color cards. So for example, I could put my lion 0 here, since I'm sure that the lowest value of this card is 1. Since the cards are going from 0 to 9, and I've got the 0, so there's at least 1 card to be put here if we want to succeed. So that's an action, and then it's up to Taz to play. I could also, since I've got the 0 blue wolf, I could put it, my 0 lion, in front of him in order to tell to my partner that I've got the blue 0 because the smallest value of the red one hidden is 1. They're gonna be able to put 1 card in front of it. I show you this in order that you understand that the value of the card and its color doesn't matter. That means that I could put a red card in front of the blue one, or a red card in front of the purple one, green one, etc. And the value on it doesn't matter neither. So that means the only thing that matters is that there's the right amount of cards in front of each card. So for example, if the hidden value is 5, we will have, if we want to win, we will have to get 5 cards in front of it. The color and the value doesn't matter at all. If it's really 5, we are gonna win since there is 5 cards in front of the blue one. But we can't know now, and we won't be able to know it since I'm not gonna play the game entirely. So that was the first action possible. Put a card face up, and I repeat it. It doesn't matter, you can put red card in front of any other color of card, and the value doesn't matter neither. You're not forced to put a red card in front of the red deck. It's up to you, you can do whatever you want. So that was the first action. Second action possible is to discard a card from your hand. That means if Taz thinks it's already good here, that the value under this card is 1, so we are correct. Since there is 1 card in front of it, that means that if it's true, we're gonna win it. And the aim, of course, of the game is to win the 6th card. So he could be able to discard 1 card. So for example, we are gonna see his card. He could discard the 8 because it's the upper card he got, so it means that it's not forced to have all the purple card. So he will remove it, and that's the second action. When you discard a card, you put it face down near you, and your turn is finished. So then it's to Daryl to play. He will be able to put one card face up or discard one card face down near him. The game is gonna be finished when all the players have played their card, so nobody got any card in their hand. So of course the game is finished, and we will have to turn up all the 6 gold cards, and we will see if we are right or wrong. The other possibility to finish the game is if all the players discard a card one after the other. So Taz just discarded one card. If Daryl do the same, then Rapunzel, the Dude, Saitama, and me, it ends the game. That means that when you are sure of your choices, you think that it's good, there's only 0 here and 1 here, you could put an end to the game by discarding one card one after the other. And then we're gonna check if we were right or wrong. Here, that was, well, the one red lion, so we've got one card in front of it, so we have won. If we were like that, we would have won too, since there was one card in front of it, and that was the number we needed. Here, there was 6 cards needed, so we lost, since there was no card in front of it. If we were like that, with only 4 cards, we will have lost it too, because we were needing 6 cards. No matter which color or which value got the card, we were needing 6 cards. So in order to win it, we were needing to be like that. Now there is 6 cards in front of the wolf, so we succeeded. Then on the raccoon we need 4 cards, there's no, so we lost. Idem for the deer. Here we were right, there were 0 tiger needed, and we haven't put any cards in front of it. And it's the same for the fox, there was also a 0 in front of it. That's why it's important when you've got some 0 card in your hands to put them face up, in order that your partners knows that they could at least put one card in front of those colors, since we are sure that there is at least one card needed. But if you haven't got the 0, it's better not to put card in front of it, because you take the risk to lose. If there was only one card in front of it, we will have lost the tiger, since it was a 0 needed. Depending on the number of color you have managed to decipher, your victory is gonna be better or not. So of course, if you were wrong everywhere, so we don't have got those one, and we were like that, everything is wrong. So it's a critical failure, and we've got to try again. If we were having only one good color, we've got to try it again, and we will do better next time. If we were with 2 good colors, so like that, for example, with this one which is good and this one, we have saved the honor. If we were, and that was the case, since I have put one card here and those 2 doesn't need card, it's not so bad. If we were having 4 good color, it was a good teamwork. If we were having 5 colors on the 6, it was excellent. And of course, if we were having the 6 good cards, it was a perfect. In order to spice up a little the game, you can play with using variants. There is 2 variants that you can combine if you want. There is the everything or nothing, which means that if you don't get the 6 color right, you lost. And the other variant is to play in a blind game, which means that even when you put a card logically face up, like that, now you get to place them face down, so your partner don't know which value you have put. So of course, in that mode, you will have to define a strategy before playing with your partners. Of course, I haven't said it before, but during the game, you won't be able to speak about the game with your partner, so you won't have to say, oh, I've got the 5 of deer, so come on, put a lot of deer on it, or don't put some deer on it, or you don't have to say, come on, play Tigers because I'm sure it's a 4 under it, etc, etc. You don't have the right to do that. And also, if a player put a card face up or discard one face down, you can't comment his choice. You can say something like, "Ah, that was a mistake to do that. We were needing this card in order to be good on this color, etc." You can't do that. So if you want to define strategy, you will have to do it before playing, not during the game. So that's it for the rules. I hope that it's clear for you. Since it's not my native language, my pronunciation is very bad, so I hope it was understandable for you. So let's have a word about the Kickstarter campaign. You've got until the 18th of December in order to participate if you want to get the game. It's gonna cost you $18 in order to get the cards, and of course, depending on the amount of funding, there will have component upgrades, and if we reach a certain amount, we're gonna get a competitive mode, which means that 2 or 3 players are gonna fight in order to be the best at this game, and not in a cooperative way like the normal game, which is a cooperative game for 2 to 6 players. So if we reach it, we are gonna be able to play it competitively. And there's also a lot of other things planned by the publisher. So I really hope that we are gonna get that cooperative mode, because I confess that I'm very curious about it, and I really want to try it. So I hope we will go that far and even more. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it, and why not that you're gonna join us on the Kickstarter campaign. Now I just get to wish you an excellent day, afternoon, evening, night, depending on the moment you watch this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.